The funeral of Queen Elizabeth II was watched by 28 million viewers in the UK, making it one of the biggest events in British TV history. It is likely many more tuned in via other means, as these figures do not include viewers watching through streaming apps like BBC iPlayer, or those who saw it at outdoor events. It appears the funeral also made a big impression internationally. Journalist Sandro Monetti spoke to Express.co.uk about how the ceremony was received in the US. He said Americans absolutely love the pomp and pageantry of royal events. Mr. Monetti, who is also deputy chairman of the Royal Society of St. George, California, explained, there was wall-to-wall coverage of the funeral in the US, not just on news shows but the lifestyle shows, the talk shows. This was the biggest thing in America. Here in the States you just couldn't get away from it. The death of the Queen, the passage of the crown to Charles and what happens next is uppermost in Americans' minds right now. As for the pomp and pageantry, they absolutely love it. It has a lot to do with the American dream, and also the Disney fairy tale idea. If you are aspirational enough you can have all this pomp and pageantry. Royal family, the US loves the pageantry. Image, Getty, royal family, the Queen's funeral took place on Monday. Image, Getty, the love of tradition is huge, nobody does it quite like the Brits and that's part of the fascination. A lot of Americans have said to me, how do you get it so perfect with the marches? Everything was pristine perfect? The fascination of that has really won the eyes and the admiration of the world. Thousands of members of the armed forces took part in the funeral procession on Monday. Many were used to march alongside the coffin while others lined the route providing guards of honor or undertaking other ceremonial duties. The Queen's coffin was covered by the royal standard, the imperial state crown and the sovereign's orb and scepter. It was also carried on the state gun carriage of the Royal Navy, which was last seen during the funeral of Lord Mountbatten in 1979. Read more. Queen gave delighted response to Man United winning Champions League. Royal family, the Queen's coffin was covered in the royal standard. Image, Getty, senior members of the royal family, including King Charles, Princess Anne, and Prince William followed behind at one stage alongside other non-serving family members like Prince Harry and Prince Andrew. U.S. President Joe Biden paid tribute to the Queen after her funeral on Monday. He said that Her Majesty reminded him of his mother, just because of the way she touched when she leaned over. The way she had that look, like, "Are you okay? Anything I can do for you? What do you need? And then also make sure you do what you are supposed to do." He added, "To all the people of England, all the people of the United Kingdom, our hearts go out to you and you were fortunate to have had her for 70 years. We all were. The world is better for her. Don't miss." Queen gave delighted response to Man United winning Champions League. Insight: Holly Willoughby may quit this morning over queue jumping row. Analysis: funeral onlooker speaks of Charles, William and Harry's raw feelings. Insight: royal family, a cafe in New York shows the Queen's funeral. Image, Getty, royal family, the Bidens at the funeral. Image, Getty, Mr. Biden and his wife attended the ceremony on Monday along with other world leaders. The U.S. president also hailed the Queen's service and her ability to treat people with dignity. He continued, "The American press has heard me say for a long time that I think the thing that is, maybe it's too much if you excuse the expression, the Irish of it is about treating people with dignity. I talk about how my mother and father thought that everyone, no matter who they were, no matter what their station, no matter where they were from, deserved to be treated with dignity. And that's exactly what she, the Queen, communicated, just the way she walked by, the way she acted. I think what she gave is a sense of maybe above all the notion of service. We all owe something. There's something within our capacity to do that can make things, not just the world better, but your neighborhood better, your household better, your workplace better. That's what she communicated to me anyway, and it was an honor to meet her.